Welcome, and thanks for tuning in. In this video, we'll be going over the GraphQL inspection capabilities of the F5 Distributed Cloud Web App and API Protection Service, as well as the BIG-IP Advanced WAF. Throughout this video, we'll walk you through how easy it is to configure GraphQL inspection to protect against batch and deep recursion query attacks, as well as limiting information disclosure by blocking introspection. We'll finish up with showing the protection in action by examining the logs. To start with, we'll configure GraphQL inspection on a distributed cloud load balancer. For this demo, we have a load balancer that is fronting the damn vulnerable GraphQL application. We have no protection configured, so it's completely open to attack. Luckily, enabling GraphQL inspection on the platform is extremely easy. Click on the three dots next to our load balancer and select Manage Configuration, then Edit Configuration. Using the menu to the left, navigate to the Web Application Firewall section, and once there, click GraphQL Inspection. To create our policy, under GraphQL Inspection, we click Configure. Once the page renders, select Add Item to create our rule. Here we have a few options to choose from. We can specify the domain to enable inspection on, the path of the endpoint, here we'll leave the default to GraphQL. For HTTP method, we'll change it to POST and then move on to our settings. Here we can set the maximum length for the query. We'll leave this at 5,000 bytes. We'll change the maximum query structure depth and maximum number of batched queries to 5. Introspection is a feature of GraphQL that allows clients to query the schema of the API at runtime. If not properly protected, unauthorized users or malicious actors could abuse this feature to gain insights into the API's internals, potentially exposing security vulnerabilities or sensitive data. We'll go ahead and leave it disabled so any introspection queries will be blocked. Now we just save our changes and our GraphQL application is protected. Next, we'll move on and configure our BIG-IP Advanced WAF. To start, we need to create our security policy. Using the menu to the left, navigate to Security, Application Security, then Security Policies, and click the plus button to create a new policy. Here, use the Policy Template dropdown and select GraphQL Policy. Next, using the Virtual Server dropdown, select the VIP you want protected. Then hit Save. Now we need to create a content profile to add our protection settings. Navigate to Security, Application Security, Content Profiles, and then GraphQL Profile, and click the plus button to create a new profile. We'll change the maximum total length and value length to 5,000, the maximum for structure depth and batched queries to 5, and leave Allow Introspection disabled. Selecting maximum query cost allows us to upload a specification file. Down below, we can fine-tune the signatures, mask any sensitive values, and block error responses. Once finished, hit Create to save your new profile. Next, we need to configure our endpoint as an allowed URL. Navigate to Security, Application Security, URLs, then Allowed HTTP URLs, and click the plus button. Next, switch to the Advanced view, specify the URL, and click the Enabled box next to GraphQL endpoint. Under Header-Based Content Profiles, we select the profile we created in the previous step, and then hit the Create button. Now we just apply all the changes we've made to the policy by hitting the Apply Policy button. Our BIG-IP Advanced WAF is now protecting the application. Now we'll look at what the attacks look like in the security analytics, starting with distributed cloud. First, we'll look at the attacks prevented by our inspection rules. Here we have a blocked introspection query, classified as an information leakage attack type. Next, we have a deep recursion attack, letting us know that the attack exceeded the max depth of 5 and is a parser attack. And finally, we have a batch query attack, telling us that it was a batched query of 6 and exceeded our limit of 5. Next, we have the attacks caught by our WAF. Here we have SQL injection and cross-site scripting attacks, each with all relevant data, including signature ID, attack type, context, and matching info. Now we'll look at those same attacks in the Advanced WAF security events logs. First, we have the attacks caught by the GraphQL content profile. Here's the introspection query violation flagged as an information leakage attack, and the GraphQL parser attack that exceeded the maximum structure depth of 5. Next, we have the attacks caught by the signatures. Here we have the SQL injection, as well as the cross-site scripting attack. I hope you've enjoyed this quick demo of the GraphQL protection capabilities of the F5 Distributed Cloud Platform and BIG-IP Advanced WAF. Since its development in 2012, adoption of GraphQL has witnessed steady growth year over year. The efficiency and power of the API has made it a popular choice with many development teams. With an ever-increasing threat surface and a high potential for attack, organizations must prioritize safeguarding their users by investing in robust security.